Where are you? Hey, man. Come on up here. There's stairs right here. Just follow instructions. I don't have time for confusion right now, my friend. We're gonna talk a little bit. Come on up. Ladies and gentlemen, no better day than National Teacher Day to honor our colleague. Please welcome to the stage 35-year veteran teacher, Jim Stombres. Listen, folks, I know you want to keep applauding, but we got a lot to do. So have a seat. Hey, man, how was the concert?
I thought they did great.
How about a hand for the freshman and the jazz band? All right. Listen, Mr. S., listen, there's a lot happening. Listen, just follow me. Mrs. Stombres, would you raise your hand so I know where you're at? There you are. You got a seat over there you can free up for this man? Have you ever been at a concert where you...
She's got class tonight.
No, that's what you thought. Come on. Here, right down the steps here. Have you ever been to one of your own concerts where you got to sit with your wife?
No.
That's about to happen. Come on. Excuse me, sir. Where's the Stombres family? Here they all are. And Lena's here. Hi, Lena. Hi, Mrs. Wojo. Can we make room here? On the end, perfect. Look, she's saving a seat. Look. Right here, that's for you. Now listen, all you gotta do, real simple instructions. I'm gonna go real slow. All you have to do for the next 15 minutes is watch this video. Are you ready? All right, can we roll that video, please? Take the house lights down. Here we go.
I want to thank you, Ms. West, for helping show that music can be so much more than just purely a source of entertainment. That music can make the old feel young again. That music can unite two totally different cultures into one. And most of all, that music can turn a group of high school students into a family. And thank you for helping provide opportunities that you remember for a lifetime.
And now that you're retired, I expect to see you at all the Midwestern football games this fall. And better come say hi to me, I'm still in the band. So thank you for everything. Congratulations. Go Cats.
Hey, Mr. S.
So I tried to come up with something to say that really conveys the magnitude of my feelings. And I ended up just making a list instead. Thank you for giving me a second chance in my very first freshman band audition. Thank you for introducing me to the piccolo. Thank you for making marching band one of the best parts of my high school experience. Thank you for encouraging me to pursue a career in music. Thank you for making me feel like I was a part of something bigger. Thank you for teaching me how to properly use my air while playing a wind instrument. For making me laugh. And especially for making me feel like SCI is a place that I will always be welcome back to.
Congratulations on retirement!
Thank you for your dedication to musical excellence and commitment to all of the music students.
The music program at North has provided us with our best high school memories, opportunities to grow, and to make friends.
We are so thankful for all you've done for us and hope the best for your next stage of life.
Congratulations!
Hey man, just wanted to say happy retirement. Sorry we couldn't be there tonight. Thank you for all the help you gave me as a student teacher. What you taught me affects what I do with my kids today. Like you taught me all about Up Dog. What's Up Dog? I don't know, what's up with you? Quit pulling out the hint of it. Well, happy retirement, Mr. Stombres.
Hope you get to visit this island on your vacation.
Hey, Mr. Stombres, congratulations on your retirement. This is David Hutter, class of 2006 from St. Charles North. Thanks for inspiring me to be a band director, because now I have a band of my own.
Hey, you ready to do this?
Hi, Mr. Stombres. It's Jessica Linda McNellis, and I am saying happy retirement. Thank you for everything you have done. You can see band is still a major part of my life, and I wish you a very, very happy retirement. Thanks.
Hey, Mr. S., it's Joel Barhaman. I wish I could be there to perform with all the rest of these guys. I'm wishing you the best of luck in retirement. You were one of the best teachers I ever had, and you're a real inspiration. I think about you all the time. Thanks so much for everything. Love you, man.
Hey, Mr. S., Megan Greer, NNHS class of 99. I can't believe you're retiring. It makes me feel so old. I'm really excited to getting the band back together in your honor. I wanted to thank you for always pushing me to work harder, to go to the next step. You never allowed me to give up, and you gave me second chances. You taught me to be happy with who I am, where I am, even if it's not where that sounds. But I'm not going to do it. Thanks for everything.
I just wanted to say congratulations on your retirement, and thank you ever so much for your dedication to your students and sharing your love of music with all of us. We are very blessed to have known you and to have been your students, and I don't even think I can put into words how much my time at North means to me. So thank you, and congratulations, and best of luck in your next adventure.
When I think about everything that Mr. Stombres has meant to me in my life, it's difficult to come up with just one thing to say thank you for. I think when you're in someone's class every day for 4 years for 2 or 3 rehearsals a day, and not just anybody, but someone as intense and someone who demands the best out of you every time, like Mr. S does, I think that changes who you are as a person. And so the best way that I can think of to say thank you to you, Mr. Stombres, is that I know I would not be in the place I am in life right now. Certainly as a band director, I wouldn't have that career today, and I know I wouldn't be the person that I am today had you not so profoundly influenced and shaped my life. And so for that, I say thank you. And I also say thank you for not killing me when I lost my plane tickets in Germany.
Thank you. 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 Thank you.
You might remember that my sister Rachel and I moved in the middle of high school, which basically meant that our teenage lives were over. But you know that story of the caterpillar whose life is also supposedly over, but then he becomes an amazing butterfly? Well, because we landed in Naperville, thanks Mom and Dad, and in your program, our lives weren't over either. In fact, they began anew. The friends that I made in your program are still my best ones 20 years later. And because I was in your program, I reached a level of playing I didn't even know I had in me, as I was surrounded by totally legit pros at the age of 16. I'm still so amazed and proud of what we did together. Thank you for including us in on your legacy of excellence. You've taught generations of us how to be great, work hard, and be proud of what we're doing. As you enter retirement, I hope you get a chance to sit back, look around, and enjoy the view of your career from here. We are who we are because you were in our lives.
Hey, Mr. S. Just wanted to say congratulations on your retirement and thank you for all that you did for me 20 plus years ago. I know I would not be the musician and the educator that I am today without your guidance, your inspiration, and your leadership on and off the podium. As you enter into this next stage of your life, never forget the hundreds, maybe thousands of individual lives that you've touched along the way. Thank you, and God bless.
Hey, Mr. S. This is Chuck Latroy, Naperville North High School, class of '95. Just wanted to say congratulations on your retirement, and thank you so much for everything. I still play sax, and I'm still involved with music in the community, and so appreciate the wonderful musical education that you gave to all of us. But above all, thank you for the great lessons and excellence and hard work and determination that we all learned from you as well. So heartfelt congratulations and thank you so much.
Hey, Mr. S. You know, I really appreciate that you weren't only out to develop great musicians, but great people. Your students weren't cast off for a lack of talent or interest. Instead, you claimed us, and you found us a place in your band. In my case, you took a mediocre flute player, identified a hankering for leadership, and put me to work. From one who could have easily slipped out unnoticed to Semper Fi, my years in your band taught me way more than proper fingerings. I left with confidence and a skill set that's carrying me through life. Thank you.
Hi, Mr. Stombres. This is Peter Kolke. It's 20 years later. I'm here in New York. I'm in Lincoln Center. I don't know if you can see that. That's some building. Back there is the net somewhere. That's where Barb plays. And over here is Avery Fisher Hall, New York Philharmonic. I play across the street. Alice Tully Hall. I don't know if you can see that. The crowd outside is not for me. Robert Redford is here. So, anyhow, thank you so much for everything. It's really, my 4 years with you, I learned to love music and learned how to make it the right way. So congratulations on retiring. Best wishes for the future.
Hi, Mr. S. Greetings from the Magic Kingdom. First, congratulations on your retirement. Secondly, I wanted to take a minute to thank you for always bringing your bands here to Walt Disney World. Now, certainly from my perspective, I might have thought it slightly more awesome if you had brought the band when I was actually in it. I promise, no feelings on that. I was always so proud to see two schools that I had such a strong connection to, so well represented by your bands. So thank you. Also, many years ago, early in my career here at Disney, you asked me if I would speak to the band about how I ended up here. I was so honored that you wanted me to speak to your students when I had been in their shoes myself only a few years before. So thank you for that. Thank you for the difference you have made for each of us. Congratulations, best wishes, and have a magical retirement.
Hey, Mr. S. I'd like to thank you for all the help you gave me along the way as a person and as a trumpet player, and all the great experiences I had in NHS bands. I wish you the best for your retirement. You deserve the very best, and sorry I can't be there tonight. I would love to have been. I hope you guys have a great time. See you later.
Hey, Mr. S. Barb here. I don't have a lot of time to say all the wonderful things that I would like to say about you, but I just wanted to thank you for all that you've done for myself and for all the students you've had over the years. You've inspired so many of us to go into music, and you've inspired basically everybody to kind of play beyond their wildest dreams. I've had the fortune to have so many wonderful conductors to work with in my many years of being away from North. I've worked with Ricardo Muti and James Levine and Gustavo Dudamel and on and on and on. And I have to say that you are in that list of great conductors to me, and you share the same characteristics as all those guys do.
Hello there, this is a message for Jim Stombres. I am going to sign this book for you, which you may recognize. It's the anniversary album of 25 years Lord of the Rings. And your former student Barbara was so kind to present this to you tonight. So here we go. With warm greetings from New York City. As you can see in the background, the sun's going under over the Hudson. I hope you have wonderful concerts, and hopefully one day we'll meet sometime.
My first meeting with Mr. S, my first encounter, was at the preschool band camp, marching band camp. And I remember he called me a monster. I heard you're a monster. And I was so confused by that. I said, oh, is that good or bad? I'm a monster. I gradually learned it's a good thing, and that was the first of many Mr. S-isms that it was to learn from this great teacher.
Some things I will never forget about Mr. Stombres. Let's see. Being selected as a freshman to be a drum major, and then being sent to that crazy drum major camp in Indiana to learn how to do it. I actually am a musical director to this day because of those skills that I learned over that summer in that Indiana camp. Also being able to play the oboe in our jazz ensemble and recording the oboe in our jazz ensemble, and we having some really great music that we did with recording. And playing the Hymnus March, for sure, I'll never forget that. And then also our trip to Florida that we took, and spending a whole day on the beach, and everybody got fried, and we had such a great time, and performed at Disneyland, and those are trips that I'll never forget. I'll never forget all the things that you taught me, Mr. Stombres, and I'm ever, ever so grateful.
This is so much more to me than a trumpet. With this, you turned I can't into I can. You made me work hard, proving that perseverance and dedication results in success. This was my passport to marching in a Disneyland parade, playing a solo at Soldier Field, selling more hoagies than I could stand, and getting sun poisoning in San Diego, but so much more. Mr. S, there's only a handful of teachers I had throughout my life that stood out, and even fewer for whom I would travel 1,800 miles to celebrate. So as you throw your last baton, and hopefully not at me, I bid you happy retirement. From Phoenix, Arizona, this is Vicki Cochran-Bertini, Batavia High School Symphonic Marching and Jazz Ensemble, class of 1987.
All right, if we could have the lights, please. Lights, please. Mr. Stombres, there's a staircase right here, and I present to you from Batavia, from St. Charles, from Naperville, your alumni band. Now, you got to keep it together, brother, because, but here, I was ready. Now, have a seat, folks. Mr. S, you're going to conduct. And this band takes requests. They'll do anything you want right now, as long as it's a score I'm holding in my hand. What would you like to conduct with this band?
The Hymnus March.
Excellent. I have in my pocket, stay with me, the baton crafted for you by Harry Beejan himself. Here it is. We're going to have a quick chat because I've been rehearsing with these guys, so some quick notes here. Enjoy, folks, the Hindemith March from Metamorphosis. Let's just have a humorous moment, right? So, Mr. S is always very, very strict about wearing black socks. Might see a little payback tonight. Go ahead, raise your hand if you were one of those kids who didn't show up with the black socks and you got the problem to. Yeah, there's Steve, yeah. Probably tuba players, right? We have some gifts that we would like to present to you at this time. So first, representing the students tonight are the Bassett brothers. I'd like to call them up to the stage. Nick and Dave, come on, guys.
So we have a record of John Sousa signed by the Jazz Babies.
Did you see that coming?
Thanks, guys. We appreciate it. Next, we have from our Friends of Music parent group here that do so much for the program at St. Charles North. We have Molly Bolts and Kate Flowers.
Mr. Stombres, your influence on North's music program cannot be overstated. The crowd here is indicative of how important you are to North's current and previous students. company has 3 musicians who have benefited from your leadership as well as others' leadership. We value the lessons that our children have learned from you about discipline, excellence, and the power of music. You may soon be gone, but you will never be forgotten. And we have been privileged to have you teaching our children. Our very best to you and your family. This first gift is about the present and your soon-to-be past.
We already heard that you really like baseball hats.
My dad always said God only gave hair to men who had ugly heads. I should have known my audience.
And the second half of our gift is indicative of what we hear is your future.
Only because you keep bringing it up, Dave.
So for a second career, you can apply online at Costco. And for those cold winter days when you have to work the gas pumps.
That's, it may seem like it's, I guess it's kind of an inside joke, but since the day that Mr. S told us he was retiring, he would say all the time, I'm going to work at Costco. So now he's ready to go. So next, if they can get there safely, and I know we don't have much room to walk there, so you guys need to be careful or go around and be safe. I'm going to welcome up 2 horn players. This is Barb Jocelyn from the Metropolitan Orchestra, right here. Yeah, Metropolitan Opera Orchestra. And Dave Pauliana went to school with Barb, played the same horn section. They have some gifts to present to Mr. S. Here you go, Dave.
So we each have a couple of gifts that we'd like to pass along to you. For me, my mom helped put together a CD. We talked to Rich at R&J Recordings, and for everyone here who's part of the 92 through 95 crew, we went back to the digital audio tapes, put together a best of. And so Rich and all of us here represented here would like to give you that CD.
All right.
And one of the recordings on this CD is To Tame the Peerless Skies by David Holsinger. It's interesting, I did not major in music, I didn't go into a music career, I'm a psychologist, but music is my therapy. And I work at a small private university named Lee University, and I am playing in the orchestra and the wind ensemble there because music is my therapy. And the wind ensemble director there happens to be David Holsinger. My friend, David Holsinger, has autographed a CD for you and wishes you the best in your retirement.
Hi, everybody, I'm Barbara. I just saw Mr. S in New York a few...
And she plays in the Metropolitan Opera.
Anyhow, I saw Mr. S a few months ago in New York, in Times Square at some restaurant. But it was really hard not to say anything like, see you soon.
You knew then?
Oh, yeah. There's a secret Facebook group called Mr. S is Retired.
Thanks to my lack of technical skills.
of a weird story. A neighbor that lives, oh, actually he just moved, but he lived below us, one floor below us in the apartment below us. I kind of kept running into this really tall guy, and one day we started talking, and he said, "Yes, my name is Johann Demai." I was like, "Are you the Johann Demai?" He said, "Yes, I am." "Who are you?" So anyway, for those of you who never played The Lord of the Rings, that was for our year, that was our big piece, and we took it to Nashville, and we're awesome. It was so great, the whole thing. So, yeah, oh, totally. That was the highlight for, I think, all of us from, I don't know, 92 to 95, or 91 to 94 or something. Anyhow, I'm friends with him now, and he brought back from Amsterdam a signed autographed special edition score of The Lord of the Rings for you, by himself in his carry-on. So that's what's in here, and I just wanted to say thank you for all of us. Please do. I wrapped it badly. And he signed the inside.
It's amazing.
Yeah. So.
And finally, we're going to welcome up another alum from the Naperville era, Sheriff Caldwell Anderson. Here she comes. Yes, welcome. And Vicki Cochran from Batavia.
That's good.
Here you go.
So, thanks for not making me use my drum major voice tonight. I was practicing at home and didn't appreciate it as much. So, Mr. S., you know, of course, that the alum sitting with you tonight, that your final concert is just a small fraction of the students that you have touched over the years. You have had quite a career, and we just adore you. You know, whether we sat under your direction for a year or 4, whether we traveled the world with you, or whether we gave up our flute, whether we sold our instrument the day after graduation. But I'm not saying I did. But whether or not we did, or whether we pursued a career in music, every single one of your students has been enriched by your love of music and your dedication to those who choose to perform it. Your alumni on stage with you tonight are joined by more in the audience. Right? You're in the audience. And there are more who are joining their hearts with ours from home tonight as we celebrate you. We're so very grateful for you. You used music to teach us about life and to make us better people. And we're working hard to make you proud wherever we happen to be in our life. So we wanted to get you a little something in honor of your retirement, and we figured you'd been to Disney World enough times by now. So we pulled our pennies so you could use it however you wanted to. So exactly, maybe you wanted to buy a boat in your retirement, and maybe you'd like to organize some alumni outings. I don't know. However you choose to use this, I hope you'll accept this with our love and gratitude for the countless ways that you've poured into our lives.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, here we go. Da-da-da. Drum roll.
try.
Well, it's not enough.
Can't believe this.
You know, just a little bit here and there.
It's crazy.
You're a loved man.
I.
Yeah, Mike?
Yep.
Well, am I supposed to say something?
You don't have to, but now would be a good time because after you conduct this next piece, you're probably not going to be good. And then you're going to be.
Yeah, I'll take this
So
for you.
now would be a good time. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Stombres.
I didn't prepare anything to say. Oh, gosh, I just can't believe this. A lot of you have children now. No. You're not back in California yet.
I'm here.
I know. You aren't either. That's amazing. I don't. I'm speechless. I am absolutely speechless. I don't know what to say. You talk about what I did for you, but you don't know what you've done for me. Right? I just wanted to teach a band, and then all of a sudden, all these people come into my life. And I don't know. It just feels like every time we went somewhere, it was like a big family, you know? I took, you know, you guys grew up with my kids.
I still have my Allie Joe pencil.
You know I'm going to be a grandpa. You know, I'm so proud of my kids. And my wife is just my best friend. Love them, love them. All those times I had to be away from home, she understood, she got it, and this is, boy, I feel like the richest man in the world here, you know? And not just because of the wow. Every time I look around, I see some more faces. I just can't believe they're all here. I can't believe it. And I think I recognize both of you without the name tags.
We love you.
Oh, I love you too. What, wow. I don't know what lies for me beyond next year, but if I never direct a band again, I have to tell you I've had the most wonderful experiences, and it will be okay. You know, it will be okay. Let's start Batavia, all right? I got married when I was at Batavia. had my...
Sedgefield.
Huh?
Your Sedgefield jeans.
Had my first child at Batavia, right? That was tough to leave. That was really hard to leave. I'm so sorry, Scott. Naperville, Mr. Wiss and I often talk about our other life. In fact, Frank, you remember the time the first concert, and I said, that's really great to see all you folks, and I'm enjoying being here at Naperville North, and because we're both North, and the whole crowd went, the experiences we had there, right? And the musicians that came out of that program. I just, believe me, those of you that are professional musicians now, I don't think it would have mattered who was your band director because you're just so amazing. But it was a privilege to be with you, you know? And then coming here and wondering if, well, remember when we stood here, Frank, 16 years ago, and there was nothing but a dirt floor? And he said, would you think about coming? Could you do it again? So, the biggest joy I think about as I've ended my career is the colleagues that I've worked with. Brian and I have been together for how many years now? 25? I learn something every day from him. John Mariah, Woj, yeah. Sharing an office with him, my friend, my colleague, my personal psychologist. I can walk in the office and he goes, okay, what? Without saying a word. Dale and Mike, it's just, it's been a dream team here. And that's what I think I'm going to miss the most, you know? But you got me. This is overwhelming. I can't believe that you guys would do this. I can't believe it. I'm friends with some of you on Facebook. I liked your post. I liked your post today too. I don't know what this is. This is crazy.
All right. Well, before we wrap up, Mr. S, do you want to know in advance so you have a second to think about it, or you just want to decide what you're going to conduct next? Do you want a second?
Well, is it March? No. Okay. It's not the Lord of the Rings.
We're going to go old school.
Oh gosh.
I want to thank a very important person. I threw an idea out, and I did not. This was really, frankly, not the idea. I just threw the idea out of, what do you want to do for your former teacher? And we made this Facebook group, which we're going to add you to tonight, so that's going to be fun. And boy, are you going to see some pictures. You remember one when you were in California on the roller skates with a, man, that's great. Wait till you see that. But anyway, I created the group, and they all invited all their alumni friends, everyone from all three high schools who had studied with Mr. S. And one person immediately wrote to me and said, I will help. I will do anything. We can do an alumni band. I'll organize it. I'll get the parts issued, I'll do it. And she's done everything, believe me, everything. Kendra,
Thank you.
well, you have a chance for that. Let me tell you, all of these folks are going to see you later tonight at a special alumni band reception. Yeah, that Kristen's going to bring you to. Yep, she knows all about it. So, my friend, what we're going to do now.
You did a good job.
All right. We're going to have you conduct Irish Tune. And for those of you who don't know the piece, you're going to recognize the melody as Oh Danny Boy. And it's one of the most, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. And after that, I'm going to escort Mr. S to the foyer so you can all meet him and say thank you. And all of you will have your opportunity to do that while these folks case up and go to the reception, and Kristen will bring him later to that. So this will be your time to say hello to Mr. S, okay? So, here we go. It's late starting. Here we go. Rangers, Irish Tune.
Two.